I want to tell you the story about someone I met recently. First, just to let you know, my name's David Hulman, I'm 24 years old, and by the age of 18 I had 3 big goals I wanted to achieve for my life, which was to be paid to play football, be a corporate responsibility professional, and be a motivational speaker and personal development coach. And actually I've got a book coming out this August called Thinking Lies, which helps people deal with the stories that they tell themselves about what they can't do, and help them write a more compelling future for their lives. So that might be something you might be interested in. But just to go back to the person I met when I was doing a personal development coaching course, I was in a group with about 18 to 22 year olds, something like that. And at the end of the session, people were kind enough to come up to me and say to me, "Thank you very much for your time, thank you for coming in, really enjoyed it, etc, etc. But what really had piqued my curiosity is someone who was still sat down in the corner of the room. And people started leaving through the back door, and this boy was still sat there. And everyone kept filtering out, and eventually the last person came and closed the door, and I was sat at the front of the room, and this boy sat there, eventually stood up and got up and came to the front, and he said, I just want to say thank you for your time. I have had quite a difficult time of it recently. I've been labelled by doctors having depression, as a few other mental health issues as well. And I find it a bit difficult to interact and engage with people. And I just want to really say thank you for what you've done in the last hour. Now this boy, he was particularly intelligent. I think he'd done chemistry, maths, economics and biology and got A's at A level in all of them. So very, very, very bright boy. But by his own admission, he was very socially awkward, and he found it quite difficult to interact, difficult to engage with. But I very much enjoyed the conversation I had with him. And he said, "I've been labelled my whole life by doctors, by therapists, by teachers, with suffering from all these different things, and actually the last hour has done something different for me. It made me think that they have given me the labels, but I've chosen to accept them as who I am. I choose to accept that." And then he said, "Well, what if actually I decided they're not my labels? What if I decided that I choose my own labels?" He said, "Yeah, I think I'm going to label myself now." And I said, "That's really good to hear that." I said, "What are you going to call yourself?" And I can't tell you what he labelled himself as at that point, but let's just say it was lovely to see him leave the room with a smile on his face. And that's exactly when I realised that's my mission in life. To help people deal with the stories that they tell themselves, the labels that other people give them, but that really we give ourselves. And my mission in life is this, I think, is to help our generation and the next deal with the pain that has come and is coming our way and fulfill their potential. If you've got any questions, you can put it in the comments below, as I said, but also if you want to see some more of these videos, and I hope I see you again at some point, but if you want to see more of these videos, just go into the subscribe button and the details below as well. Okay, and I know that might be a little bit to take in, so if you couldn't remember all of that, and of course you can watch this video again if you need to, but if you can take in all of that, just remember one simple concept, and this is what my philosophy for life is. It's simply this: if you change today, today will change your life. If you change today, today will change your life. If you change your behaviour, if you change your actions, if you change your mindset, if you change anything, it will change your life in some way, good or bad, depending on what you do. But the core of that concept is that it's your responsibility. As with this series, you will be coming up with the answers. It's your responsibility, your mind, your body, what you do, how you hold yourself. This is all in your control. Okay? If you change today, today will change your life. So enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your life. Thank you.